Yo, what's going on everyone? My name is Damien, also known as QB. How is everyone going today? Been wasting any time today. Make sure you guys to check out all my social links in the description down below. Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, whatever it may be. All in the description down below. I highly recommend you go check all of them out. You know, around here I'm trying to upload every single day for the rest of the NBA season, including going into NBA free agency, because it's going to be a good one this off season. So make sure you like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get stuck into today's video. The highly anticipated Game 7 of the Denver Nuggets versus Oklahoma City Thunder went down today, and it was not what we expected. Yes, we have seen blowouts on both ways in this series so far, but we were expecting a nice, tightly contested game here in Game 7, but we got everything but that. And before I get into the game stats, just big shout out to Aaron Gordon, man. This man played with a grade 2 hamstring injury. Steph Curry had a grade 1, he did not return at all for the Golden State Warriors, so for Aaron Gordon to go out there with a grade 2 and play 24 minutes, get 8 points, 11 rebounds is just unreal. So a big shout out to Aaron Gordon for that one. This game was pretty much over as soon as that second quarter started. Don't get me wrong, the Denver Nuggets had their hot start. They got a 10-point lead, but it was just all downhill from there. For some reason, the Denver Nuggets coach was running a lineup without Jokic or Murray on the court, and that was pretty much instant bang, a 10-0 run for Oklahoma City Thunder, and they pretty much never looked back after their run after getting the lead after the first quarter. Just an absolute murder on both sides of the court. They actually had a goated strategy. They put Alex Caruso on Nikola Jokic, but for some reason it just makes no sense. You have a 6'5" guard on you, you're 7 foot, you want to go to the ring and post the fuck up and call for the ball. Did you think anyone, any big name center, any all-star center, any well-known NBA center in NBA history is gonna take that, is gonna let Alex Caruso guard him from the top of the key / the 3-point area? No. Shaquille O'Neal, Duncan Robinson, Tim Duncan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Wilt, Shaq, Anthony Davis, the list goes on and on. I don't know why I had to chuck Anthony Davis in there, but you guys get the gist of players that I'm talking about. They wouldn't let a 6'5" Alex Caruso pick him up from the top of the key or the 3-point line and just keep feeding him the ball. It makes zero sense whatsoever. And even when Alex Caruso wasn't in the game or was in the game, they were still running this high pick and roll with Nikola Jokic. Yes, it's worked a lot in the past because he can maneuver his way around other centers, but you have a 6-foot guard on you who's defensive orientated. Even right then, Alex Caruso wasn't there. It was SGA and J-Dub in that sequence. Just absolutely pulling him apart from the top of the key, just not letting him get a foot inside that painted area as he gets dunked on by Case and Wallace. This is a bad Game 7 loss. This is why you don't fire your head coach a month before the playoffs start. Are you serious? It wasn't even a month before, it was a couple of weeks before. It's about a month and a half from now, which is just absolutely ridiculous. They would have made it further in this series, or possibly even to the next series if they keep their head coach. I'm sitting here thinking there's no way Michael Malone would have let this stuff happen. A high pick and roll with Alex Caruso defending you? Come on, that man's obviously going to have the quick hands. He's going to get the loose ball. He's going to poke it free. You got to get under the rim, post your ass up, and demand that ball in your hands. I will make a video eventually about what's next for the Denver Nuggets. Obviously, this core, they were able to win a championship, but it's been unsuccessful the 2 following years after that. So we'll talk about it more in depth when the time comes around to it. But as Oklahoma City Thunder team, they're heading back to the conference finals for the first time since 2017. This is a successful season regardless what the outcome is. You get to the Western Conference Finals, that's 1 round further than what you made it last year, and you want to just keep progressing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the most consistent player in this series. He had 35 points, got along with 4 assists and 3 steals in this one tonight. And yes, people might say Jokic was the best player. I'm not saying he was the best player, the worst player, the defensive player, whatever it may be. I'm just saying SJ was the most consistent. And yes, Jokic had a few bad games where he's shooting 9 of 22 from the field, etc. Yeah, he's still getting new rebounds and assists, but that's just what Jokic does for real. J-Dub had probably his best game of the playoffs so far. He was just absolutely everywhere around the court. 24 points, 65% shooting from the floor if you don't mind as well. He shot just 8%, yes, 8% the last game. Or was it 13%? I don't know, it was something horrendous, that's all I know. Alex Caruso as well, as I said, was guarding Nikola Jokic. Probably had one of the most impactful 26 minutes you'll ever see. 11 points, 3 assists, 3 steals. That doesn't even come close to, telling you what he did on the court. It's a lot more than what the box score says. It's absolutely a prime pressure left, right, and center. Just look at this defense they're playing on the Nuggets. Wide open same for Caruso. The Nuggets just got in their own head in this game. Oklahoma City Thunder just ends up just getting the jump on them, and then, as I said, they'll never look back, and now they're going to face a hungry Minnesota Timberwolves team. If that strategy as well, if they're going to use Alex Caruso as somewhat of a defensive decoy to try guard Julius Randle or Rudy Gobert, do you think Finch is going to let that happen? Hell no. He's going to tell your big boys as well, get your ass below the ring and you're going to dunk that shit. I'm not letting Alex Caruso guard you from the 3-point line. Are you serious? And not to mention as well, Julius Randle's been on an absolute bully tear so far this season, or this postseason should I say. He's easily been one of the best players in the whole postseason. I'm not just saying that because they beat my Lakers. He's been bullying LeBron James. He was bullying anybody the Lakers chucked at him in the first round. And not to mention all the bodies they chucked at him in the second round. They were having Draymond Green looking like a plastic doll out there, just bodying him around. And yeah, Julius Randle's on some sort of different timing. I mean, they're going to have to figure something out defensive-wise, but they've got 2 days to do so because tomorrow's going to be an off day, and that's, ladies and gentlemen, where you guys will see my NBA Conference Finals preview and predictions. Some very exciting stuff coming up, but I thought I'd give you a quick little recap of today's game. The OKC Thunder are heading to the Conference Finals, which just sounds ridiculous. SGA J-Dub versus Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert's crazy. Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle, or you can just look at the Ant versus SGA. We'll see what's going to happen. The MVP should be announced in the next couple of days. This has been your boy QB. Thank you so much for all love and support, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.